Hello everyone, welcome to my channel and welcome to this pick a card reading. So today's pick a card reading will be all about the messages that are basically meant to find you. So I'm gonna leave it pretty open about the messages that you need to receive at this moment. So it can be about any area of your life. So please keep it open. Like if you have a specific thing on your mind that you're wondering about, you need guidance about, you can just focus on this one more when you're selecting your pile. That could help me to also like concentrate on your energy as well. So before any further ado, I will introduce you to the groups. So I'm going to use all of the oracle cards and all of the piles, but this angel, I believe that, yeah, angel guidance deck, oracle deck, is going to represent group number 1. And this soul's journey oracle cards are going to represent group number 2. And the group number 3 is going to be represented with the Sacred Self-Care Oracle cards. So whenever you're ready, you can go to the timestamps in the description box below for your pile. Or if you're not ready, you can pause the video, do your selection by just listening to your intuition. I usually pause the videos and take a couple of deep breaths and connect with myself, close my eyes, and then whenever I open my eyes, I put an intention that I will be drawn to one of the piles or more. So if you're drawn to more than one, just like listen to your intuition, you're gonna know if it's for you or not during the reading. So yeah, I took it so long. I am going to see you at your reading, and yeah. Hello, group number 1. Welcome to your reading. So, initially, if you have first chosen this angel guidance oracle cards, then this is going to be a reading. But I will use all the oracle cards you've seen in the intro. So, before I start with your reading, I'd like to share with you what I felt during your meditation, group number 1, and these are going to be general messages, so they don't necessarily have to resonate with you. So keep that in mind. I felt group number 1 that I heard at first that the grass wasn't greener at the other side. And I felt that someone is playing hard to get and someone is acting a little bit cold. I don't know how much is resonating with you. And I was a little bit drawn to this like a strain as well. Like I had to use it to meditate for you. So maybe there is some kind of solar plexus chakra healing is needed. Maybe there are some insecurities, confidence issues about the question on your mind. And also I heard like 2, maybe like group number 2 is going to be also resonating for you, or gonna have some messages. But let's see, group number 1. So what are the messages that are meant to find you today? Like I don't have any kind of agenda on my mind, so let's just see group number 1. What are the messages that are meant to find you? What your guides would like to bring out for you today? Okay. Oh, you have 5 of Cups in reverse. There's definitely some disappointment you're getting through, overcoming, and there's King of Wands in reverse. It might be about an external party, a masculine figure. Yeah, the shadow side in reverse. This person, whoever is this, I'm not necessarily seeing it as your energy, but let's see, is refusing to face with their shadows. They are triggered and they're pushing it away, and they're an overthinker as well. And they're having a hard time to move away from whatever is this right now. They're having a huge tower moment. This is a divine intervention, but they cannot be any more blindfolded. Like they're literally trying to push it away. Yep, they're at the crossroads. Like they are very good at basically hiding their feelings. I'm saying they because I don't necessarily see it as your energy. So this person is very good at hiding their feelings, masking it. They might be having towers inside, but still they're gonna keep this kind of like a very cold face and exterior. Yeah. So you're not gonna know it. Knight of Wands in reverse. This is a flaky energy, to be honest. This is not something so trustworthy. So even if like I feel like there was a point that all the red flags are pointing at the same direction, that you just did not want to see it. But whatever is this between you and some other person, that I feel it wasn't equal, give and share. We have Queen of Cups, and this came in this kind of like a direction, so I'm not sure if it's upright or not. I'm gonna take it upright. It's telling me that it is all about you, like the healing is it is always our responsibility, but it's also telling me that how you want to represent yourself in the situation is also all on you. So maybe you have been waiting for some kind of like external sign. Maybe you have been waiting that the things are gonna just improve, or things are gonna like collapse, or divine is gonna decide it for you. But I'm seeing that you are the one who needs to step up for yourself and listen to your intuition more importantly, because I see that you have been getting many signs, many intuitive signs, but you're having a hard time and having a struggle to trust on it. Like, I mean, like one foot in, one foot out kind of like a situation right now, what you're in. So you're actually seeing it very clearly, but you might not want to accept what it is as it is. Yeah, the High Priestess, when I'm saying it under the bottom of the deck, it's your intuition speaking. I feel like also there's some kind of like a feminine energy around you at Didi who would like to connect with you. It might be an ancestor. That person, there might be some person in your family, for some reason I'm feeling this is a little bit of a younger figure, might not necessarily have to be younger than you, but this is someone single that I feel, like not in a committed relationship, but this is a very well established person. They're very happy. I mean, like, none of us is like happy all the time, but this is like in general very contented person with who they are. They have their own, like they have achieved some things in their lives already. They're quite happy in their own skin, quite confident and quite nurturing as well. So this person, I'm seeing that there's someone around you who can help you, and this is someone closer to you. Yeah, this person could very well bring balance. They might be Sagittarius, doesn't have to be, but they can be quite objective and honest. But while doing so, they can be coming from a very loving place as well. So if you have been looking out for some signs or someone to talk with, etc. So I believe that this is one of your signs that there is someone around you that you can really trust on their wisdom and words. But we all know that like the last decisions always to us, like we can always listen to people, but it's our decision to go with whatever we would like to move forward. Page of Swords. I feel that this is kind of like your energy. I also believe that like someone might be like watching you. I heard kind of like a stalking, because this guy looks a little bit creepy for me. Maybe stalking from you a little bit from afar, but also, oh, eagle might be important for you, might be one of your, or the dragons might be one of your spirit animals. At the same time, I'm also seeing you as this right now, like, I feel like you always might have had some problems with speaking out for yourself, some kind of insecurity issues around that one, some self-confidence issues. You might have criticized or never get acknowledged for your efforts from your family or the people around you, like nothing you did was never good enough, maybe in your childhood. That might be manifesting in this way. So if you're asking about some kind of like a connection in your life, whatever the situation is, romantic, friendship, family, don't know what it is, but I believe that this situation come up into your life to empower you, like and that might a little bit suck to hear if you're resonating with it, that like a situation that gives us pain, how could it empower us? But yeah, unfortunately we learn most through our pains. So this, like, maybe switching our perspective in a sense that what the situation is trying to give us right now, like what it is trying to teach us. Like, what is a thing that you are most triggered right now? Like, what is the thing in the situation that you feel the most stuck right now? What bothers you the most, if you could be truly honest? And if you know that whatever you say right now, the other person, let's say that you're talking with a therapist, and then you're just telling here like she the situation as it is, and you know that you're never going to get judged and that person is going to support you. So what would you directly say without hesitating? Like, for example, the first thing comes to my mind is I I feel so angry that or I feel so like powerless that I cannot even speak up my mind. Like, even if to myself, I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I should be feeling. I don't know if I feel is true or validated, or if I have a right to feel in this way, etc., etc. So whatever is coming out from your mind, I guess you have to be super unjudgmental and open to it so that you can actually see what you need to heal. What else you need to hear, group number one? We have Knight of Pentacles and the Shadow Work, which is the Devil in this deck, I believe. Yep. And it is in reverse. So this is a very slow progress, but the thing is that I believe that both of you in this situation, because I'm seeing other external energies, are triggering each other. So this has come up the table for both of you to heal something, and you're mirroring each other. So whenever the other person is ignoring, let me rephrase it. So whenever you're ignoring what you need to heal, what you need to look at, the other person is ignoring the responsibilities on their own hand about what they need to heal. So it manifests differently for both of you. I feel that if you have, let's say, for example, if you have difficulties about speaking up for yourself, setting your boundaries, and keep ignoring it with shadow work in reverse, then the other person, maybe they have issues about connecting with their emotions and projecting it into the others and making the others feel bad when they're temporarily feeling good. So they decide to not to look at it as well, because you're not looking at your own issues, hence they are not looking at their own issues. So I believe that this has been very much of an ongoing process, and a little bit of a slow one as well. Let me see if I can get one more card. Yes. We got Tower again. Yeah, something drastically happened. This is kind of like an ego game, but I'm hearing fear for you. Like something that you have been trying to hold on very dearly, maybe around the full moon time for some reason, or around the dawn. Like maybe you got like an unexpected message. It's very specifically coming. I'm sorry, it's not going to resonate with everyone, but maybe you just look up your phone when you just woke up from your sleep in the middle of the night, and you realize that nearly it is the beginning of the day, and you saw something unpleasant, etc. So something just revealed itself very unpleasantly for you, that I believe. Let me see what's under the deck. Yeah, this made you feel nearly a little bit detached from your emotions, and I feel like this is also like going hand in hand with the other person. Like maybe the situation or the person you hoped wouldn't turn out in a way that you hoped for. I'm sorry. So let's see more detail. Group number one. Let's clarify this Five of Cups in reverse. What it is that you need to... We have Death in reverse. Someone is very much of resisting a transformation. I'm feeling that you guys, group number one, like I'm again focusing on this like a sunrise in here, the dawn. So a new day isn't here, but it is only here when you are willing to transform and let go whatever is need to let go. And I feel like I have to get a disclaimer that death is not a physical death we are talking about. It's just like a metaphorical transformation what we're talking. It's closing off one chapter and starting off a new. So it's all about your personal transformation. It's all about you stepping up into your personal empowerment. You start seeing where you're limiting yourself actually and where you can start moving on, and you start seeing that everything is in your own power, in your own hands. Like if you don't like the situation, if you're stuck, it is your choice to stay in the situation that you're not happy with or leave it and step into your empowerment. So we always say that whatever is meant for us is going to come for us, but it is very true. I'm seeing that there might be some children involved. At the same time, you might have a child, or this is your inner child, an inner teenager, basically coming up at this time for you to heal and look at it. I'm seeing that this reminds me of some kind of like a hierophant. So someone is kind of like a begging for right now, begging for some forgiveness. Hey, look at this is my family, this is my kids, can we please? And the death, I'm seeing this as like a divine intervention. And he's like, no, like there's no way in anymore. Like this was not serving you. We are not going to continue on this. I feel like you want some things to go in your own way. Maybe you have control issues. This Hierophant kind of like a looking guy, the very traditional guy, is calling me up for I want it in my own way. I want these people to be happy. Like it's as if like there's only one scenario on your mind that this is the best, and this could only be the best if it unfolds in a way that as is on my mind. But the thing is that there are other possibilities. Again, I'm just drawn into this like switching your perspective kind of like a thing in here, so that you can actually leave yourself free from this like a Five of Cups disappointment mentality. For once in reverse. So yeah, something was not built on a stable foundation. Definitely, there might be some lies. There might be something hidden that you felt, but not inclusively or exclusively actually revealed to you. Let's see this King of Wands, the energy in reverse. Ooh, Four of Pentacles. Whoever that person is, I'm for some reason I'm first hearing stubborn and also like a cringy. I don't know if this person was kind of like a too much into their status. They always like I know the best, or like maybe their investments are too important for them, so they don't just like spend it for anyone. It had to be important. I'm getting some kind of like manipulative vibes from this person, to be honest, if that is resonating for you. And this is a four card, Four of Pentacles. So we saw the Four of Wands. I believe that you were wanting and wishing for some kind of like stability, family, commitment with someone, with this person, but it didn't end up in a way that you wanted. So yep, Lovers in reverse. We have some kind of like a separation in here, and I believe that it's even like lengthened because you did not want to let go. So the process shouldn't have been that painful maybe, but there was some stubbornness from both sides, I believe. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse. You guys were not on the same page. And the Justice. You might be dealing with a Libra, doesn't have to be. I feel like this is kind of like a divine justice. That separation felt so heavily on your soul. If that's the case, I'm very sorry. But I believe that this had to happen. Clarify the Queen of Cups, please. Eight of Swords in reverse. It's all about you gaining your power. You stepping up into your own power and realizing that you are the one limiting you all along the journey. Like this Eight of Swords is basically imprisonment, like a mind imprisonment for you. Like you can easily leave yourself free from all of the source that you put yourself around. Like maybe you haven't belonged, that you have some kind of like I'm feeling that maybe like you invested yourself too much in this relation or situation that you actually lost your identity. Which I mean is that maybe like this was your only priority and you were ignoring the rest of the things that you actually love to do when you did not have this person in your life. So this is also giving me vibes that actually by you start doing the things that you love to do before you met with this individual, then actually you can step up more into your own game. Which I mean by is that your own power, because you're this amazing empath, very nurturing figure, and you're very beautiful. You have this radiant kind of beauty around you, like internal and external as well. Like only you cannot see that I'm hearing, and only you can see that I'm feeling as well. Like you are disconnected with your own nature. Maybe you would like to try some kind of meditation if you're into it, about like awakening your divine feminine energy, or opening up your heart, like some heart coherence, heart and brain coherence, that could help. And another five of wands in reverse. Like I believe that there were too many people involved, and I'm also feeling that you're giving your energy and power away by trying to get advice from multiple people around you. Like as I said at the beginning, we could just always get advice from the people around us, but it is always up to us the latest decision how we want to move forward. Because after a while, when we keep giving our power to external factors, this could be a pick a card reading if you're watching a lot. This could be getting advice from multiple different people in our lives. After a while, we keep disconnecting from our own intuition and voice. So this is also one kind of like a sign for you to be getting more in touch with you, actually. Eight of Cups in reverse. No, this is actually upright. I'm sorry for saying in reverse. So someone is definitely walking away. So as a clarifier for here, like someone who hasn't been choosing to deal with their shadows, they are leaving the situation behind. Now I'm just like seeing that the knight is actually moving away from this situation, and this is very ignorantly done way. So this knight is very slow pace moving. It show themselves as quite like stable, but actually they're swapping too many things under the rug, so this is gonna explode for them at the end. I'm mostly feeling it from their end, but I'm also seeing that you're also not facing with some of your shadows, but there's a lot of things the person on your mind needs to deal with as well. So someone has choose to walk away from the situation, and I believe that this might have happened around the full moon. And also there were a lot of like emotional investment in the situation. I'm hearing that someone might have played a victim. So if someone made you feel bad about how things went on, or you were too emotional, etc., etc., I believe that someone played a victim in here and made you feel bad, like subconsciously even. No one is bad, but yeah, just to not to put a blame on themselves and not feel bad. You know, it's a temporary happiness for them, or temporary relief, let's say that. Oh, it's not my fault. Kind of like a thing, if it makes sense. Clarify the Tower, please. Ooh. Okay, that was very subtle. Ooh, we have Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords in reverse. Let me get the ultra again. There are definitely blocks of us picking up. Group number one, like I feel the need of drinking a lot of water related to the throat chakra, and the Queen of Swords is coming in basically reverse. I feel out of I feel out of need of itching my nose, and I usually keep doing it like when I need it to gain time or not so sure about myself or what I'm saying. So I'm really much feeling that there are those kind of insecurities about you. like when you step into your power, because I believe that deep down when you connected with this beautiful Queen of Cups energy, and we have nearly all the queens except the ones. Okay, one thing. You see that we have nearly all the queens except the ones like Queen of Cups, Swords, and Pentacles. But we only have one king in here, right? Which is the wands. So I just want to directly tell you that that wasn't a match for you. I'm sorry for saying it, but either in a general sense or in this temporarily time sense, that wasn't a match that meant to happen at this time. I'm sorry for saying that, but I feel like you kind of had to hear it, and I also feel that you know it. But this is you, the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you are a natural giver, you're a natural nurturer. Like, if someone would have to get in a commitment or make a family, you're a perfect figure for that. First of all, I believe that you have this love for animals and children, and you can easily connect with something pure because you are very pure-hearted. The thing is that many people are taking advantage of it and keep crossing your boundaries, and this keep happening every time, and I'm getting some chills. And grounding yourself is very important. So whenever you feel even the slightest sense of power standing up on your own ground, you just pull yourself away. That I feel you're like, oh, am I being too much? I mean, this is such a gentle soul that I just feel a little bit like agitated that, like such kind of like a nice and kind soul has need to go through this kind of like energy. And I don't believe that this was the only one. I believe that this was one time. This is only kind of like a snapshot of what you have been going through in a longer sense of your life. So I believe that there were other kinds of energies like this. You know that there is a saying like a same shit but different color, that kind of like a situation, I believe, if it's resonating. But yeah, this is basically this situation come from the divine for you on purposely to just awaken you to your own true power. They know that it's gonna keep push you out of your comfort zone. They know that it's gonna make you feel uncomfortable. You're not gonna like it. It's gonna be like a test and you're gonna feel pain. But this is necessary for you to realize your own power. And all of the space, they want me to tell you that everything, all of the space that you require, you cover emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever you name it, you do deserve it. If you need to feel in a certain way, do that. You deserve it. And the other person needs to literally hold a space for it. It is their job if they want to be in your life. This is all about like the friendships, relationships, family relationships, mutual respect without hurting the other one, but creating a space for them as well. Let's see what number one. Ooh, what else? Oh, we have friendship and we have guilt. Oh, someone is having regrets. So I love this affirmation kind of like messages in here. Let me read. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. I feel that you have been felt guilty and not appreciated again when you were growing up as a child. There's a lot of inner child healing that you have been going through, and you still need to be facing with that, I believe. And this might be about a motherly figure as well. There's this is kind of like orange, like a solar plexus, sacral chakra healing. I believe that you might be resonating by being a people pleaser. At the same time, you always maybe tend to say sorry. Maybe you were doing it before. But I'm getting the sense of that whenever something goes wrong, you always blame yourself first. You don't look at the other one, but you always think that, oh, I should have done something differently. What is that? But you never try to put a blame or blame another one. Nevertheless, you never think that at first that someone could have done you wrong. You always look at yourself. I mean, this is something that your guys would like to point out that you need to release. And this happens a lot around your friendships as well. Like the people around you, your connections you share. I understand that a friend is in my life for a reason. So if you're asking about a friendship, not a specific connection or a romantic connection, they are reminding you that we are all here to grow and nothing is permanent. Like if a person needs to stay in our lives, they are gonna stay, you're gonna know it, but nothing is that permanent. So if the expiry date is due, then let it go. Let's see what self-care messages we got. Oh, we have a gratitude list and it's a 55. So it represents a change and like adds up to 10 as a new beginning and end of a cycle. And with the gratitude, it says like, today I am thankful for, she start writing if I can focus. And for example, I just started doing it for my daily routine and see that it really creates some kind of positivity. In the mornings before you start your day, for example, like wash your face, etc., whatever it is, but like if you're like working or studying regularly, just before doing that, maybe you want to just write a couple of things, maybe like 5 things every day in a specific notebook only for this or a piece of paper. So that could actually raise your vibration. And don't feel bad if you cannot do it, because there are some days that sometimes I feel like a shit and I'm like, this is a disservice, I'm not grateful. But this might be good to actually force it to a little bit. But this really just changed the mood instantaneously. Even the smallest thing. I'm grateful for the beautiful morning coffee. I'm grateful for the silence that I have right now. I'm grateful for my body. It doesn't have to be big. I just want to get one more. If we have one more, yes. Ooh, so much resonating, huh? Journal. 29, it adds up to 11. So I believe that you guys might be quite actually skillful about writing, and more of so, you might like writing. You don't have to though, but journaling might be actually very much helpful for you as well. Like at the end of the everyday, maybe like journaling your feelings, what you felt, like basically as if like talking to a friend. Let's get some angel messages for you too, what your angels would like to highlight at last. Ooh, what you desire. So you now have the opportunity to write the spirit according to your heart's true desires. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you are ready and deserving of them, they will rush into your life as if by magic. Connect with your heart chakra, really, like heart coherence meditations, awakening your divine feminine energy, opening up your heart chakra could really help you to understand what you actually wish for without putting any guilt on yourself. I just want to get last channel messages for you. Okay, we got who doesn't love cozy nights. Maybe you're feeling alone, that you want to share some like nice memories with someone, but I'm hearing like don't fall into temptations, and your hard work is paying off. I believe that you have been on this healing journey for a while already. Shift your focus. Yeah, it seems like you have been focusing on whys and what happens and like developing onto your own mind. So your guys would like to shift your focus to yourself, not the external parties. I still give it some time as well. Not that everything is really according to plan. I'm just gonna get one more card. Yes. Ooh, I love this. So something better than you could have ever imagined is at your door. Yes, whenever you close it, it is already here. So that's all I got for you, group number 1. I hope it was helpful, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna say I hope it was resonating, because like this was about heavy energy, but I really hope that this brings you some kind of peace of mind, heart, and clarity. If it resonated with you, I appreciate if you give a thumbs up or leave it down in the comments. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week. Please take care of yourself. Just pamper yourself, and hope to see you next time. Until then, bye bye. Hello, group number two. Welcome to your reading. So, initially, if you have chosen this oracle deck with the soul's journey, then this is going to be a reading. But I will use all of the decks already you've seen in the intro. So, before I start with your reading, I would like to share with you what I felt during your meditation, and it was actually not much and a short. I felt like I had some background music, so I heard that like stop the music, so I very much lowered down. I feel like you guys need to really silence your minds and take a time out for yourself. Maybe like fluorite is also important for you. I got drawn to fluorite to put it on the top of your pile. Um, is there anything else? Yeah, I heard like there was too much chatter, maybe too much noises, and also like indecisiveness. But let's see group number two. Let's dive deep into reading straight away. Like what messages are meant to find group number two? Six of Cups. Are you reconnecting with an old friend that I'm hearing? Some childhood friend, someone that you used to love to play games, and oh, this person's so cheeky. You very much love like how shy they are. Maybe one of you guys or like one of yours family had owned a farm. Maybe this person was always like this person was the one who was chasing you a little bit. So this doesn't have to be a childhood friend. It is just like coming up as it is. But this might be also someone that you're sharing a dear connection with, either friends, either a romantic interest. This may very well be also like in a traditional sense represented as a soulmate card as well, but we all have soulmates in the form of friends, family members, and romantic connections. So let's dive more deeply into it. Ooh, we have Knight of Wands. This person's very charming for you. I mean, I'm hearing like everything I've ever wanted, kind of like a vibe. So Knight of Wands is the most charming and the player energies of all of the knights. Uh, mm, I mean, you are just really being like this little girl whenever you face up with this person. What is this? The Tower in reverse, whatever we have. Ace of Swords. Did you guys have some kind of like a conversation? So it came out from the blue. And I don't know, but I feel like this is something positive. Like, because look at her smile. Like, this might be also represented an apology, but I don't see it. I mean, I feel like there was some kind of like offer or a message, like something came. Yeah, maybe there is like a long distance between you with the Three of Wands in here. Like maybe you have been in another kind of like a connection. There was something else on your mind, like something was actually, maybe you were going through some kind of like a lonely time, and this kind of like a positive thing, message occurring, whatever is that happened out from the blue for you, and you were like, what? It's like a positive thing that happened, I feel, but let's see what else group number two wants to hear at this moment. Oh, okay, we have King of Cups. Very beautiful energy. We have too much cups. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio might be important. Okay, we have Two of Cups and Ten of Cups came in reverse. So there are only cups. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio might be very dominant in both of your chart. I'm seeing that there is a disconnect in here with someone there. It's a soulmate connection. This is something you feel very deeply. However, like something didn't went in a way that it wanted, because with the Ten of Cups in reverse, it just shows me there are some disappointments in here. Like there was a potential you were thinking about having a family, but I'm hearing some kind of like a delays is at in here. I'm not sure if there was, if it is, you know it. There are no third party cards, but I kind of hear it. So I don't know if there were any interferences, and it doesn't have to be a person. So a third party can be any other prioritization in one of each, in one of yours ends. Work, friends, I don't know, like your studies, whatever is that, like anything could be third party. that pulls your energy away from prioritizing and pulling your energy into the relationship you share. I'm going to clarify this cards. I believe that this person is very intuitive. The person that you're dealing with is very intuitive energy. They can very much stand on their own ground, and they're quite good at masking their emotions as well. Seven of Wands. There was some kind of like a conflict that I feel that someone was standing on their own ground. Someone didn't let their emotions shown to the other one with the world. It was a season, like especially with this world card. So if you're in the northern hemisphere, then this is the time that we are getting into the autumn season. So the world card basically follows the rhythm of the seasons, the nature. So things might be getting a little bit more stagnant right now. With the Emperor energy, someone felt like they don't have power. They are not stable in their own life, that they cannot provide, basically. The Hanged Man in reverse. Yeah, there's a way of change of a perspective is needed in here. Someone is refusing to see the guidance that they are getting. It's like a waiting and a stuck game, basically. Yeah, someone is very much holding on to their way of doing things, and they are getting immense signs from the divine, but they are so good and talented of ignoring it. So I was getting this kind of like a message for group number one as well, and I told them that I was hearing group two, so they might want to listen to it. Maybe it's vice versa. But I'm sorry that it's getting a little bit vague, but let's see if we can get more messages. Yeah, we have hermits. So something is definitely stuck and someone's soul searching. I'm feeling that there is an ancestor around you who's trying to reach out to you as well at this time. I'm gonna get one more card for you. I can stay in focus. Yeah, I'm gonna put it here. Hope you can see it. Yeah, this is about a heartbreak. Like something take a different turn, and this question you to go deep into your soul, into the parts that you didn't want to actually look at, because in this card is everywhere is frozen. So like this is the parts that you basically thought that maybe you already healed, or like what else is here to heal? Come on, I have been doing it for such a long while. So yeah, Ace of Wands, there's a new beginning coming, and like through this hermit, you're going through a transformation. Through this heartbreak, you are going through a transformation, and you're gonna rise up a lot more beautiful than it was before. So you're literally glowing up, and everyone is gonna see it, like inside and out. What was this? Okay, so let me get one more card. I'm not sure if they're going to give me the repetitive cards. Oh, Queen of Swords in reverse. I believe that some harsh exchange of words happen. I believe that this Queen of Swords energy, if you're resonating with being with more of the feminine energy, regardless of your gender, from your end, I believe that you set boundaries, but it was so sharp that maybe there was like an unpleasant exchange of words, like very much stripped away from the emotions. I believe that there's the imbalance right now, because like the king is up and the queen of swords is reversed. So this person might be very well viewing you as a little bit maybe right now out of balance. Like I'm not saying it to trigger it. I'm just saying it that there might be some kind of like a manipulation as well in that sense. If that person pulled away suddenly, like something caused you, I feel like, to get into this like a queen of swords energy. And if at any point you were questioning yourself, so there, that is the thing that I might be talking about, is like some kind of like a manipulation. But the disconnect is that the queen is reversed and the king is up, so you guys are not at the same page. Five of Wands, in reverse. So there were, yeah, there was some kind of like a conflict that you are getting over with. But I'm seeing that you're gaining up your own strength. You might be a Leo, there might, yeah, or Leo might be prominent in one of your charts. You're basically getting a high ancestral powers in here. You're healing things that that was bounded to your woman side of the lineage, the feminine side of the lineage. I cannot speak. This is the manipulation I was talking about with the. Okay, please focus. Okay, the light, it just flickered a little. And I saw 1010. So definitely this is like a very, this is a very deep soul connection. If you're feeling that heavily on your mind, that is the reason. With the magician in reverse, there's definitely some kind of like a manipulation of words that I'm feeling in here, or the behavior. Like Knight of Swords in reverse, this thing is not so stable energy. It's like a very, very like hasty. It just acts without thinking, kind of like energy. Like some energy you were receiving was not stable. It's throw you off guard. And yeah, now it's Five of Cups. Like you were disappointed, but please let's clarify the Six of Cups. I really want to know more and give more clarity about the Six of Cups. Ten of Cups and the Two of Wands in reverse. Like, I believe that you and the person on your mind, you are from different backgrounds, different parts of the world, different religions, it could be, or different belief system, it doesn't have to be even. So I'm hearing like differences in the point of views. Like in some cases, you are not sharing the same kind of ideas or point of views or beliefs. Thing is that you both believe that this could very well manifest in a beautiful home. Like I believe that there was like beautiful memories shared with both of you that you both remember still at this moment. Um, that person might have like introduced you to their friends, maybe family even, not necessarily have to, or there might have been this kind of like a talks. The thing is that this really gave you this kind of like a very stable energy at the beginning that I'm feeling. But I mean, there was this indecision. Maybe this person has to choose or make a decision and they never did. Maybe things got hanged up in the air. I feel like there was other kinds of like a prioritization. Maybe they prioritized their family. Maybe there were like some third-party interferences in here. Again, it doesn't have to be a person, but it can be very well a work, like prioritization of something else. Let me put them like this. Yes, you can see now. Yes, Three of Wands. And the eight of wands in reverse. So there were delays. Like someone was very much tightly holding on to the ideas on their mind, like what is their priority, what they want to invest their energy into. And there was this kind of like a disconnect that there wasn't a decision about a future. Clarify the King of. Okay, King of Cups is clarified by the Chariot. The Cancer, is it the Cancerian energy? Might be prominent. Yeah, there's some delays. There's something stuck. The thing is that, again, so Chariot only moves forward if the dark and the light side, represented with the lions in here, are balanced. Unless they are balanced, they cannot move. The thing is that King is upright. But as I said before, this person very well can mask their emotions. And you never know what's happening inside. The fact that this person is not taking an action is a very well proof of the fact that they are not in balance. Like it's not even they don't know what they want. It is like the things are, I'm getting very much of like stubborn energy from this person's side, and like the things are not like evolving in a way that they wish to, so it got stuck. I feel like they put an end to it, and it might happen abruptly as well. And either from the feminine or the masculine side of this person, I'm not getting which one is more stronger, there's an imbalance that they're not looking at it. Page of Cups. I'm not sure if this person is like holding off an apology or want to come and approach with something, but if it happens, that might be a little bit small, like start with an hey or something. Yeah, Knight of Wands. This is and a Nine of Wands. I feel like it doesn't matter how grounded, how very well represents this person, him or herself. They are insecure, and first of all they are not sure about how you can receive them if you have been waiting for them to reach out to you, because this is kind of like a flaky energy with the Knight of Wands and the reverse position especially. So the thing is that they are not sure because they feel a little bit scared with this Nine of Wands. If you can see his face, like how you're gonna receive it, like they feel like your walls are up. Yeah, they do not feel strong enough to face with you. Oh, yeah, Emperor in reverse and Eight of Pentacles in reverse. So there is lack of commitment in here. If they have been investing their energy more of the work side, or their stability, I believe that things might not be also going so well for them in that side as well. But please clarify the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups in reverse. What happened? This person might have dark features. We have Nine of Wands again, came in reverse. Currently, you might be like questioning everything. You might be questioning their motives, if it was even real, etc. So you're questioning that, well, this person was even like as stable as they represent themselves to. Because I'm really getting like this was something different, like this was something you could have trusted on, but the things turned out in a very like a flaky way. Yeah, again, the Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm gonna get one more clarification. Okay, this is storyline, small. Four of Wands in reverse, a Nine of Cups, the Magician, and the Queen of Swords. The thing is that you pulled your energies away from each other and you're prioritizing your own happiness because you couldn't find a happiness together with the Four of Wands. So both of you are rejuvenating right now and prioritizing your own selves. In this traditional tarot deck with the Nine of Wands, I'm just like mostly interpreting this one as someone who's prioritizing their well-being ahead of everyone else's. So this is like a self-love energy, like I'm gonna pour it into my own cup. So I believe that if there is this if there is this disconnect right now between you two, both parties are prioritizing each other, like themselves, not like I'm prioritizing you and you're prioritizing me. It's just like I'm prioritizing myself and you are doing the same for you too. So if you have been ever wondering like if they're entertaining any other energies, I don't see it. Plus they see as like a very logical and a very reliable person, but they know that you're cut off to them right now at this moment. Let's clarify the Hermit energy, please. Five of Swords in reverse, like someone walk away and there might have been some kind of like a conflict, argument, some harsh exchange of words, and like someone walked away from the situation. Like they might have been still thinking about it, but like I guess like the situation is coming. I guess this situation, whatever has happened, whatever kind of like a disagreement happened, it leave both parties actually is sad. It really touched, even if you haven't seen it. It actually changed things. It unstuck the occasion of the things, but you just cannot see it, what's happening from their end. Yeah, it's like a waiting game with the Seven of Pentacles in here, Nine of Swords. You might be having sleepless nights, but believe me, like this is like a mirroring energy. This is both-sided energy. Queen of Swords again. Someone might be feeling that if I'm ever going to get over this situation. Let me get more clarity about this Five of Swords in reverse with the Hermit. Tower again. Something really come unexpectedly, but I'm just also feeling that it was expected somehow, like as if you were expecting something to happen, but not in this way. I don't know, I'm kind of hearing that I don't want to say it, but like to be continued. Yeah, someone refuses to get whatever they were offered to them, whatever it was offered to them. They really feel weak, like they were not feeling ready for such kind of like a beautiful start that is offered to them. They rather stayed on the sidelines of their own story. Clarify the Queen of Swords in reverse, please. Oof, too much. I'm feeling that both parties are still checking out on each other on the social media. Two swords and a reverse. Someone was refusing to. Okay, the thing is that things got a toll on someone, and I believe that this is you. Things got a toll on you, so you chose to basically cut the shit off. I'm sorry for saying that. And this happened quite fast, so that you don't want to keep yourself in a stuck position because it has been stuck for quite a while, but you just couldn't take it anymore. I want to get one more clarity. Yeah, Five of Cups in reverse. So it was definitely wearing so much on your soul. So there was immense amount of disappointment in here, but you chose to walk away from it because you love yourself a lot more than the situation it is, and a lot more than anyone else, especially someone who's treating you in this way. So you literally pour this cup of love to your own cup, and chose yourself over the person, over the situation. So you walked away from it by setting the boundaries in a harsh way, but you did. So don't tell it the other groups. I don't think I'm gonna do it for group number 3. I haven't done them yet. Not gonna do it today, most probably, but I haven't done it for 1. I really want to see any kind of future energies of this connection if they want to tell it to us. We have King of Swords. We have some matches in here. King of Queen of Swords. The Page of Swords and the Ace of Wands. Let me get a little bit more. And the future energies of the connection on group number 2's mind. We have Ten of Swords in reverse. Okay. So we have Two of Cups and Star. We have King of Swords and Ten of Swords. The first of all, this person needs to get in touch with their emotions. So right now they are very much closed off to their emotions, and they are closing up on kind of like a chapter. So this is nothing that you could help them to overcome. Like, they had to be in this situation, and for some reason I really want to actually read it through from the guidebook too. Is the one here? I'm not sure. It should be, right? Ooh, okay. I guess some swords in here. They have in other languages too. I did not know this. Wow, okay. Fives, a 10, knights. Okay. King of Swords. Reverse, mental instability, not grasping the truth of the situation, needing to take the control over all areas of your life. Again, mental instability, not grasping the truth of the situation, needing to take the control over all of your areas of their life. So I'm saying there because it is them. So they're having power struggles in their life and in most of the areas of their life, this is for sure. That's why they have to let the control go, and they have this ego issues. Plus, they are not feeling very much grounded. It doesn't matter how they're basically portraying themselves for the external parties, for the external situations in their lives. That's why I was saying that this is not something you can help it literally. But the thing is that this connection is something that you cannot both deny. So this is kind of like a wish fulfillment, and the star comes after the tower. You already saw the tower in here. Like, this situation needs to get unstuck first. You both need to strike away from your egos, and the ego includes our fears, our insecurities, our mind created scenarios. So when you chose to focus on yourself, the person you're dealing with is going to do the same because you're the mirrors. I feel like you're the same souls. So that's why just prioritize yourself. So they're gonna be pushed to do the same and look at themselves. And when the tower got unstuck, we are gonna move to the wish fulfillment, the star. And everyone is actually going to be their authentic self. This is going to be a brand new start that I feel, and a good connection. But I don't want to just, you know your situation better than anyone. Please do not let any pick a card reading on YouTube to dictate anything in your life. But I'm just saying that don't hang up on the outcome or the soon prediction. This is only a snapshot of your energy right now. This can change at any time. I'm just saying that, just kind of validating what you're feeling, but also not want to tell you that just wait for it. Like, don't wait or stop your life for anyone else. You can always just look out for other options. You can only focus on yourself, so you don't have to wait for anyone. But it's coming back. I feel like this connection is kind of coming back, gonna come back. But again, like, don't hold your life or wait for anyone, please. And I'm very much resonating with the energy, so that's why I'm also like emphasizing the last message, like, don't hold your life off. Growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. So this situation is actually push you to expand your consciousness, expand your point of view, expand the, like, your confidence that I'm feeling, your confidence grow. This is part of your soul journey. This was destined. And humor. I choose to focus on lighter side of life. Definitely. Is it Buddha? So like maybe you guys might be resonating with some Buddha quotes currently. Purpose and honesty. So I know what I am here to do. And honestly, I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. Exactly. So the thing is that I'm feeling you did not get closure. I'm sorry if that's the case, but this situation is actually also, as many others maybe, pushing you to get a closure by yourself without actually getting it. Trusting your own self, trusting on your own judgment, trusting on your boundary is the thing that's going to give it. And focusing on your purpose, like, this is one of your soul's purpose before you come to this life. I believe that you sign up for it, basically, for your own growth. But at the same time, I'm also feeling that focusing on the things that is giving you some sense of purpose is going to be very much healing right now. Let's see what kind of like a self-love messages we have for your number 2. Oh, rest. 43. This is so beautiful. Definitely, you guys need to take a rest. I believe that there were too much sleepless nights, too much emotions are rising up, because I believe that you guys might be releasing a lot with this connection. So please be very gentle of yourself and prioritize your sleep. You can use essential oils as well while sleeping if that helps. Your dreams might be also enhanced during this time. That might be also a little bit making it hard for you to sleep. Sound healing. You might want to put also some kind of like a different sounds while you're sleeping, some different frequencies in any kind of area of your life that you feel like you need to heal. Maybe it's a connection, like a cutting course, or healing soulmate connections, or opening up your heart chakra, releasing stress, anything. You can just Google it. The ocean. The deep blue sea speaks to your soul, healing and soothing you. Even the act of imagining yourself dipping into its healing womb brings about a desirable effects. Better yet, spend time physically near the ocean, if it's possible. Allow its power and beauty to wash away all the cares and concerns. So maybe some kind of like a water or ocean sounds or rain sounds might be very calming for you too. And I'm gonna get the last messages as channel messages from your guides to see if they want to add something more in here for group number 2. Clear aliens. So I'm not sure for all of them, but correct me and you should Google it as well if that is the case about the taste. So you might be getting some kind of like a craving of something or some kind of like a distinctive taste. So maybe like your guys are speaking to you through that one. Or maybe like the food that you're craving are changed recently. Maybe your body is refusing to eat some things that you have got used to. Oops, okay. You're an artist, let your soul speak to you. Yeah, whatever, like with the purpose card, whatever area you would like to channel your creativity, like do that. Writing, speaking, singing, painting, wizards. I feel like you guys have a lot of knowledge and very much spiritual connected, that a lot of things to share. Yeah, connect with your loved ones. There might be someone in the spirit world who has maybe passed away or doesn't necessarily have to. It might be an ancestor, someone that has a connection in your family lineage is with you and they might be communicating with you. Oh my God, we have too much. They might be communicating with you through the taste. Okay, so I'll get this one. Your uniqueness is needed at the situation. The thing is that this is a unique situation. This is a soul contract situation, and this person is very well know that kind of like you're different. Like it's so hard for them to come across with someone like you. Grounding yourself is very important at the moment. You are under transformation. Definitely, we said that. Your current situation will improve and we love you. Oh, beautiful messages. So this is all I got for you, group number 2. I hope it was like helpful for you and bring some kind of clarity, peace of mind, heart and soul. If it did resonate with you, I appreciate if you give a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. I would love to hear from you. But I'm wishing you an amazing rest of your week. Please have a rest and take care of yourselves and hope to see you next time. Until then, bye-bye. Hello, group number 3. Welcome to your reading. So I believe it was this self-care cards. If you are drawn to this oracle deck, then this is going to be your reading. And I just want to mention that I'm going to shuffle and use all of the oracle decks you've seen at the intro. But I will first start by sharing with you what I felt with your meditation. It was like smiling from ear to ear, and I heard that, do you know how beautiful you are? Like, do you know the blessings, the surprises, the blessings coming your way? I'm not even sure if they're even a surprise for you. I was hearing like, yeah, smiling from ear to ear, and it's like bombardment of like many things all at the same time, kind of an energy. And I keep seeing one card under the bottom of one of the decks. It was the discipline. It says that I can accomplish what I set my mind to. So whatever you are like, there might be something you want to create. There might be some issue that you have been dealing for a long while. Whatever it is, there is pretty positive outcome coming. But we're just gonna dive deep into your reading and see basically what you need to hear right now, group number 3. And I'm seeing that you're releasing a lot of burdens that is not yours. So what's group number 3 meant to hear right now there, guys? What is group number 3? need to hear right now there, guys? Hmm? Two of Pentacles, you're juggling. I feel like you're juggling between two ideas. You're juggling on your mind that, yeah, emotions are very much running high with this like a water behind. The ocean's getting super wavy. But I'm drawn that the sky is, there are clouds, but it is actually clear. It's not like a stormy, dark night or the dark day or a gray day. It is actually clear. It's not like there is like this brain or mind fog that is created by your own mind, by your own ego. So that is actually, it might be fear, like anything you're holding on to. This is like clouding your judgment right now. The things are not as stuck as it seems. Knight of Pentacles. You might be waiting for faster results since it's not coming. You might have find yourself more drawn to creating scenarios on your mind to give yourself some kind of like satisfaction. Since you're not getting any 3D confirmation, your mind might be stepping into and like telling you things, true or not. But I feel like it's overrunning. Nine of Cups. It is. I don't know. I'm getting a vibe that it's waiting. Someone is waiting to get invited to somewhere, like a social event, or to meet up with someone. But then this card is like, yeah, it's like, yeah, she's alone in the Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment card, but there's a lot of abundance in here, and it seems like she's only waiting for one, like maybe like someone special. Emperor in here, someone stable. It might be a masculine figure. Yeah, it seems like, I, there is this beautiful mermaid in here, and the boy, he's like, no. Like, it seems like usually Four of Cups, I could easily say that there's a cup offered to them and he's not, or she's not seeing it. It is that, yes, I mean, like, he's not focusing on the cup offered to him, but he's very well aware of it. Like, he's a little bit like, again, but there's a Three of Cups in here, like some celebration, some kind of waiting for an invite or waiting for something to take off from the ground. Like you have something else actually around you, but you're not. Your focus is on completely different things. I'm getting some stubborn energies around here. So you just want things to be in your own way. Otherwise, you're gonna keep yourself stuck and unhappy. What else? What other messages are meant to find you? Way too many. I saw King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio might be important for you, or if there's a person on your mind as well. You have Six of Cups and Five of Swords. Someone has, I'm hearing, like pulled themselves away from any kind of conflict. So there might be a soulmate in the situation. I mean, there's a little bit like this is the third pile that I'm getting relationship vibes, but let's see. So it is that with the Five of Swords in reverse, I'm really seeing that someone pull back their energy because of some kind of like a conflict. Although there is like a big energetic exchange that I'm seeing, there is some kind of like repulsion. High Priestess in reverse, someone is disconnected from their divine feminine energy, and that's why someone, and I'm seeing mostly this is as you, that trying to rush things. The feminine energy is not the go-getter energy, it's the receptive energy. So when we find ourselves in situations that we are not contented, we're waiting for something and we are trying to rush from one thing to another, even at our daily routines, we are disconnected. So if you're feeling some anxiety around your day-to-day life, or if you start feeling that or seeing that you're easily getting irritated, that is the reason that I feel, even from the smallest things. Yeah, it's as if like you had this beautiful family picture on your mind, like what's gonna make you happy, with whom, under which conditions, and it did not play out. There is some heartbreak in here. Maybe, I'm not sure, that might be a specific message, but you might have given this person a couple of chances. Yeah, it's all about like, it's not all about, it's not all in your head. I'm not saying that like the situation hasn't happened. No, it did, apparently. The thing is that you know that you are a little bit of an overthinker and analyzing the situation more than it is, but I feel like I cannot help myself but just fantasizing about this like happily ever after for one's energy, because there was like a beautiful beginning happened. I feel when it started. What you need to hear right now is what messages are meant to find you. Group number 3 again, Four of Cups and the Emperor. There's disappointment in here. You want it in to be your own way, but I feel that the person you're dealing with is actually a grounded person, and they might want to take things a little bit slow. And if this is the situation, if this is a scenario that your needs are for some reason not met, maybe this is a good time to step away and actually prioritize yourself. I know it sucks to hear if this is a situation you're going through, because we usually really want to see results, especially when we just like fall into our ego. Like our ego just it's so dependent on the temporary things, including seeing the proofs, and it always needs to feed itself. So I'm seeing that right now, as long as you keep yourself in this kind of like energy of a lack, nothing that is given to you is ever going to be enough. So I feel that if there's any kind of pullback from this person in the scenario, it is just because a little bit of like a divinely guided protection for you to actually not to be too dependent on your external factors for happiness. I just want to say that if what I'm saying or the messages are right now creating some is it irritability, or like if it's irritating you a little bit, you're like, this is so general, like, oh, I don't even want to hear this. I'm so sorry, seriously, because if I will be in like if I will be in this kind of like a mindset, which I oftenly like drop to this kind of like a mindset. I know how it feels, and I know how much it irritates me to hear this kind of like a message. So I just wanted to say that. But seriously, that's what I'm getting from. Like, I'm not getting any unstable energies from the person you're connected to. I'm just seeing that there is some beautiful potential with whatever is on your mind. It can be a person, it might be some kind of project, it might be some possibility, any opportunity. So there's a beautiful opportunity there that it could fruit well. But I feel like your expectations or your limitations, which your limiting beliefs could actually might have might might end you to get results less than you deserve, let's say. So that's why your guys are like putting some kind of like a small intervention in here for you to take time out for yourself and ground yourself and center yourself and connect with your heart space. What else? Group number 3 needs to hear now. Five of Pentacles. Yeah, I mean, changing your perspective, because you see as everything is like frozen. And like if you're in the northern hemisphere, I mean, we are just getting out of summer. It is barely like autumn time. Like I'm up in very a little bit of north, so it's not even like fully autumn here yet. So it's still like warm seasons. So yeah, like under this kind of like a circumstances, a feeling this kind of like a winter-ish cold is an ISO 1117. You might want to check this like angel number as well, or the time. Um, it's like not being able to see things as clearly as it is. Like it's a little bit of a clouded judgment again. It's giving me as a wives. Knight of Cups in reverse. It is, yeah, it's a romantic offer, but like someone is being it's not a nice way to say it, like overly sensitive or emotional, but really like letting, okay, this is a better way of saying it, like letting their emotions get the best out of them. Yeah, giving your power away to your emotions, because basically our emotions are the reactions of our body to our thoughts. So when you think of something as if like, for example, let's say that you're not happy with your situation, so you're lacking of something, so your thoughts keep creating that something is lacking, something is lacking. So this gives your body a signal and energy. So this creates a reaction in your body. It might be anxiety, heart palpitations, headaches, feeling discontented. And then this cycle keeps coming back and going back. That's why I said that you're letting your emotions to take the best out of you. The fact that we get anxious, we get sad, discontented, irritated does not actually indicate what reality is. It is very well like our perception that creates the emotions we are giving out into our conditions. So that's why I was saying a little bit of like a cloud of judgment. But let me get some clarifications. What is this Two of Pentacles for exactly? What do we need to know more? What are you juggling with that much? Ooh, some separation, huh? You're indecisive with the Lover's card in reverse. With the Six of Cups and Lovers in here, yeah, there are some soul bonds and soul connections with this person. And I'm seeing that this is a divine intervention what's happening right now. I'm really getting that you're not liking the situation. And you're resisting the divine intervention as well. Like, you guys are trying their best. Uh, to get to you, like how you could understand it the better. But I mean, nothing is going to resolve itself unless you let it resolve, unless you pull your energy away from the situation, unless you change your perspective. There's some stubbornness. Six of Pentacles in reverse, like there was something unequal in the situation. Either you were trying to give so much and the other person wouldn't like to get it that much. Yeah, most probably that is it. Hanged Man, yeah, changing, letting go, changing the perspective. The Hanged Man in the reverse could also like represent stubbornness. That's why I was saying there's a little bit of stubbornness from your side. Maybe you are trying to get what you want by giving more and more to the situation, but actually you don't need to, because again, the feminine energy is a receptive energy in its natural state. When it gets a little bit distorted, which means that we give too much power away to our mind, then we start distorting from the path, from the natural flow of the things. I feel like I cannot speak today. Judgment and Seven of Pentacles clarifying here as the Five of Swords in reverse and Six of Cups. You are waiting for something to happen, divinely intervene here. It's like in the Lover's card, this angel represents a divine intervention in here, which I mentioned that you're resisting because you don't like the intervention itself. But the thing is that the intervention is already here. So it is all about like, are you going to be willing to see things as they are right now? I mean, are you going to be able to see everyone with the authentic eyes? Everyone is naked in this card, which represents that mostly like people being authentic, everyone included in the situations being authentic is represented for me in this judgment. But most of all, it also says that are we willing to see things as they are right now, what I'm getting? Like seeing everyone as guiltless. Like if the person on your mind pull their energy away, there's a reason for it. I I really do not feel, genuinely do not feel that this person's trying to hurt you or there are some bad intentions. Really, I don't feel that. I still feel that there's this genuine care for you from the person in your mind. Uh, that's why it might be a little bit important for you to actually change your perspective. With the I'm focusing on the angel, like for the first time I'm seeing his face, and it is like giving me vibes of being a little bit worried, like you're like, where is my intervention? And they're like, here, here, are you gonna see it, please? Yeah, I'm putting too much emotions on it and dramatizing a little bit, I know, but yeah, this is basically the vibe I'm getting. Like, just because you don't like the interventions does not mean that it is not happening. Nine of Swords in reverse. Like, you might be having really anxiety, and this is affecting your mental health, well-being, because you're not getting enough sleep as well. Three of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, someone pulled their energy back, did not want to cooperate for this time. I'm really seeing for this time being. Very, very interesting with the Emperor and the Emperor in reverse as a clarification. This is the disappointment that you're feeling because this person might have been introduced themselves as the emperor at first, but right now how they are behaving, how they're introducing themselves is this unstable, distorted masculine figure, and you're like, what the hell? Like, seriously, I'm sorry, but seriously, I mean, like, you're messing with my mind. Like, I thought that you were this stable person. I thought that we could have this kind of like a future together. I thought that we could. You could give me, or we could have like everything and provide for each other and be happily ever after. But how can you just disappear out from the blue like this? This is this a manipulation? What's happening? So there's this kind of like energy from you that I'm getting. Oh my, Empress and the Emperor. Like, this was in reverse, but like, I mean, we have the uprights as well. So they are divine counterparts. We have lovers, we have Six of Cups. I do not like to give power away to the titles, definitely. But if you're resonating by being in a twin flame or any kind of soulmate, kind of like a relationship, that is kind of your confirmation. But seriously, like, if something is draining you, if something is taking away from you energetically, this does not worth to invest your energy regardless of how powerful the thing it is. If it's meant to be, it is going to be. King of Wands in reverse, seriously, like, someone, you might be getting this kind of like a manipulative energy from the person that you're connecting with. You might be feeling that they're like shapeshifter, like, I mean, they act so cool from the exterior, but I know that there should be something happening inside because I'm not making those things up on my mind. How they made me feel, if they made me feel in this way, they should be feeling the same way. They are. It's just that they're processing very, very differently. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It is a snail pace thing that made your guards up. I start tapping into this frustration energy of yours right now. I'm gonna get one more clarity for this Emperor in reverse. Okay. Oh, seriously. Again, we have two Six of Cups in here from different decks. I'm loving it. I mean, okay, this is a big confirmation. I did not just want to say the titles, but yeah, soulmate, twin flame, whatever it is here. So right now you're single. This person views you as like you got everything together. Like, they might be even viewing that, why do you even need me? Why do you even want me in your life? Like, you are reminiscing about the good old times you share it together, but you're in this like in and out kind of an energy. Like, you know that the treatment you're getting is not the thing that you're deserving. So what you should be even doing it, like, why you are still remembering this person with all these good memories. It is because this is such a strong connection that this person hasn't let you go. Uh, they are thinking about you, they are reminiscing about you, and I believe I saw 2121. You might want to check these numbers, and the angel numbers might be following you as well. This is a chapter that you both are going to close, but you're mirroring each other. So I believe that you're so heavily on this person's mind, that's why you cannot just let it go. Yeah, Five of Pentacles in reverse. I believe that Knight of Swords in reverse. I believe that someone would like to come back in. Eight of Swords. They are too much on their head. Like they don't know how to. They don't know how to approach. They want to, but they don't know how to approach. This okay, Eight of Swords in reverse. They have to get out of their head first. They are feeling insecure. Again, Knight of Swords in reverse with the Five of Pentacles. There might have been some like very like rush things happen, like that things might have ended so abruptly, so quickly, and this might have left someone out in the cold like this. Or there might have been some hasty energies happen as well, maybe some conversation that happened out from the blue, which is not super balanced, not come from a balanced place, either from your side or their side. Yeah, again, Ace of Wands in reverse. Like there are insecurities from both parties. As I said, you are really mirroring each other right now. But with this discipline card I was also showing you, and we stopped, and there's perseverance. I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Discipline, perseverance. Guys, like the thing is that the heavy message I'm getting is your manifestation abilities. You are a powerful manifester. You have the power to create a life you deserve for yourself, including this connection. So whatever you give your energy into, it is going to manifest. So please remove all this kind of negative self-talk or negative kind of like a scenarios that your mind, your ego is forcing your mind into believing in. No, it is not true. Like I'm seeing that this person genuinely cares about you, but they have their own problems. And the fact that whenever you're investing more and more into this connection from an unbalanced place, I'm seeing that this is also, you're also letting it affect you in a negative way. It doesn't have to affect you that much. I mean, it's hard to cut cords whenever this connection is this strong, but it's not impossible to surrender. Definitely it's not impossible to feel on your own ground. Like it is very much possible to still be connected to someone in this deep kind of like a connection, but still be your individual self and surrender and let things unfold in a way that they should. I can release my need to control. I was saying that there is a stubbornness. Please ground yourselves. Like there's this a red and purple color in here indicates like a root chakra and your third eye. So I believe that this you're either like too much. I feel like you're too much on your third eye. Like open like it is too much. You're too much on your mind. I cannot even speak so clearly. So that you really have to like work on your lower chakras as well, your solar plexus, your sacral, your root chakra. Adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I will take this one. Definitely. Challenges are best way to learn. They're acknowledging that whatever you're going through is very hard, extremely hard, but they know that you can grow through it. Like you have this immense sense of like strength within you that if someone can do it, you can do it. Like you're gonna be okay. You know it. This is for your growth. I want to expand my consciousness and my awareness. This is the whole reason to clear you from your own blocks and to make you recognize your own blocks where you're limiting yourself, because literally you can get anything you set your mind into. You might want to try it with some small things. For example, manifesting small things at first. Let's say that I want to find like $5 on the street or like a coin, or I wanna see love from a complete stranger, on the straight. Let's say that love can be expressed by a gentle smile, or just some stranger saying hello to you or good morning to you, or even like a love from an animal. So very small things. Or you might want to manifest that I want to see I don't know, white pigeon, like whatever is kind of like a possible also. And this doesn't have to be literal a live pigeon, but hopefully not that. But I mean, it might be a picture, on the TV, whatever is that. So maybe you want to just test your manifestation abilities first, like how strong they are, whenever you feel grounded in yourself. But keep doing that for a week or so, and then whenever you start seeing the results or proofs, then maybe your mind is gonna make more sense, saying that, hey, like this shit is actually happening. Maybe I should just take a step back from all the negativity that I was putting out there, because I don't want them to manifest. I want the positive things to manifest. Maybe that could help you to, focus more on the positive sides. Even if there aren't, you can create it, on your mind as if they are. Oh my God. Haven't we saying ground yourself? Definitely, guys, ground yourselves. And can you see this crown chakra? Also the kind of like a lotus opening in here with this also like a purple color. Yeah, I'm seeing that you are too much in your heads. If you want to be in your heads, create this beautiful rainbow spark in here. One more. I actually got one. Oh, good. Okay, I'm gonna read this. Sex, and this is 44. So this is not only about like physical intimacy. I remember this card. Okay, so this says that there is a deep well of joy, bliss, and healing available to us through sex when it is treated as a sacred experience of divine union. To achieve the deepest states of pleasure and connection, you must have an open heart and body, trust, and be able to hold the frequency of pure presence. Tune into your body's innate wisdom to uncover what kind of sexual experience or lover you would like to call in. Through this reflection, acknowledge your sexual history and be honest with yourself about any limiting beliefs, blocks, or trauma you need to work through. If there's a lot to unpack here, you may need to seek the support of a professional. As you grow comfortable exploring your own body and your lover's body, as well as expressing your unique essence, desires, and emotions, you will find additional layers of pleasure. Sex is one of the most incredible ways to cultivate your potent life force energy, also known as Kundalini or Shakti, which you can channel into all of your areas. This is also giving me vibes of this divine feminine energy I was mentioning at first. How much you can actually connect with your divine feminine energy and call into it, because divine feminine energy is a very sexual energy, very sensual, energy, can be sexual as well. And I don't know your background, if you're resonating by coming from a background that this intimacy was a little bit was a taboo or shamed in some kind of like a circumstances. Maybe you did not have like a properly emotionally available mother figure when you were growing up. So maybe you did not create this kind of like a connection with the female or the feminine energies around you. Maybe they were kind of like your enemies. So maybe you shut your femininity down. Maybe you were operating mostly from this certain masculine energy when you were a kid. Maybe you were forced to believe by the external factors that the emotions are not good. So maybe you were trying to force yourself to feel strong when you were trying to ignore your emotions and just draw a facade to the people around you, because this was going to be the only way that you're going to get accepted, especially by the men that you are getting into contact with. Like they are men, they are stable, and they do not show their emotions, and they shame me when I do that. Even without saying me, I can feel the shame, so let me shut down my emotions. So this is also giving me this kind of vibes. And also being mindful about the partners we are being intimate with. It is all about an energy exchange. It's not a simply physical occasion that is happening. I'll get one angel message for you. Oh, that's getting long, I know, but family. I was just talking about mother figures. So, this situation is rooted in an emotional experience with a family member, which we can help you to understand and heal. In your mind and heart, surround this person, yourself, and the experience with calming blue light and many angels. Be open to the gift within this situation and allow yourself to feel the peace. You are breaking down generational traumas that your ancestors could not. So you might want to take a screenshot of it if you're willing to do it so. But this is the family card. And I will get last channel messages from your guides to see if they want to directly tell you something. Sometimes I feel that this works better for me to directly see it written so that I could have some proof as well that I'm not making those things up on my mind. You have special gifts to share with the world. You are unique. That's why if you have felt like a black sheep in your family, in the people around you, friends, etc., because you are special, and whatever you're bringing out to the table, you are guided to share it with no shame. It is not the time yet. Switch your focus to yourself. We have other plans for you. Definitely, you're putting too much focus on the other person. It's not about the other person, it's all about you. I am not making this up, please. I just shuffle. Grounding yourself is very important at the moment. Where are you? Okay. Please, it is just like a very double of a confirmation. I'm gonna get the last message too. Inside of you, there's a book waiting to be written. Guys, you are so powerful with your words, you know it or not. You might have getting these tendencies of writing. Maybe sometimes you're getting this energy burst when you're getting angry, frustrated, you're writing some things down. They are very valuable. Don't think that everyone knows them. No, they do not. Like, you're guided to share how you're thinking. This is the gift to share with the world. Just a confirmation. Okay, that's all I got for you, group number 3. I'm sorry that it was long, really. I hope you bear with me until the end, but I hope that these messages just bring you some kind of like a peace, clarity of heart and mind and soul. I'm really wishing you an amazing rest of your week and days. If you like the video, I'll appreciate it if you give a thumbs up or leave a comment down below. I really love to know your experiences as well. But I'm hoping to see you next time. Until then, very much take care of yourselves and bye bye.